Okay, I can't share that way. But anyway, I'm here in the chat, and I'm waiting for people to show up, maybe. And I do have a friend of mine. He's an hour ahead of me, but he'll probably show up. But this is me just chatting, and tomorrow I'm off. Cool beans. All right. So maybe people come from YouTube and check me out. But you'll have to be subscribed to my channel to be able to come. I don't even know if there's a live chat on YouTube. I can't watch YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching this on YouTube, where I'm at is YouNow. And I'm chatting with YouNow. And I'm off tomorrow. And this is me setting up. You can see I've kind of really cut myself up pretty well at work today. But anybody, in my chat, come on and come on board. You can talk about anything, everything. Just S's and G's, shits and giggles. That's what, I'm all about, basically, when I'm not talking about politics and metaphysics. But yeah, I've got our YouTube channel also. So I've recorded some of these things. I've uploaded them. I've come on YouNow, and I've come across some people who are really, excellent singers. They come on here and they sing, and a lot of people, they come and they sing. They engage with people. They come into the chat room. They talk about this or they talk about that. I've, done this on D-Live, and I hope, Roy can find me. He's probably going to look up Bobby Dogstone, but, he's got to look me up, whatever. He's got to type that in. He's got to type me in. I hope he knows how to do that. But he probably doesn't, know how to do that. I'm going to have to call him, and I'll just give him a call and see if he shows up. Let's see. What is the name of my chat? There's a lot of live people here. But we'll call my friend Roy and see if I can get him to come on and I'll guest him. And anybody who wants to be a guest, you come into my chat, raise your hand. I'll lay you down as a guest. Roy, what's up, man?
Yeah, I just said I had to log out of my game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on right now. So as soon as you get on, I just label my chat Saturday night chat. But you'll have to look up Bobby Dogstone. All right, man. I'll see you when you enter the chat room.
Yeah, fix to log on now.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'll see you then. Because if I don't turn the phone off, there'll be feedback because he's probably going to log on any second now. I'll get him on, I'll drag him, drop him, and we'll just sit here and talk, discuss. A lot of people are kind of interested, seeing what two old boomers have to talk about or, just sitting and bullshitting about, whatever. But that's what life's all about, right? I mean, I think a lot of people probably do this just to, blow off steam. They want a little social interaction. They want to, and, they're into this for whatever reason. Well, here's Roy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop him at the stage. There we go. This new camera. Hope it works out. Hey, what's up, Roy?
Oh, are you going to drag me and then drop me?
Yeah. I'm there already. You can see me, right?
Yeah, I'll do that. Come on.
Hey, I think I can switch us around. Hey, check it out. Are you on top now?
Not yet.
No, okay. All right, but you can see me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now I can switch you around. If you're talking about something, you can't see it, but you're probably just a guest right now, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just a guest at the moment.
Yeah, you are. Of course you're a guest, but when I stream it to YouTube, I can make you on the top. If you're actually talking about something, I can like go, all right, Roy, explain that to me. And right now, if you were to go to YouTube, and I don't know if you can do that at the same time, or if you subscribe to my channel, Bobby Dogstone, but you could see me also on YouTube, and this is going on live, at the same time. But I'm trying to figure this out,
Oh, this won't let me log. It won't let me log on to YouTube.
No, I know. No, I understand. You'd have to open a separate window, but don't worry about all that. You can't do everything at once. You have to have separate windows.
I wish I could log on to YouTube, but they're kind of funny.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I found something that when you get a 69 or 70, you may want to look into about. They say as you get older, your prostate starts getting bigger and causing you a little bit of a problem. And that's something, again, you got medicine out that you could take. It'll shrink it back down to normal again, so you won't feel like you've been beaten up on.
So this is me and Roy talking about old people's problems on YouNow. Great. So
as you get older, you have to deal with it whether you like it or not.
No shit, Roy. I know that, but I just kind of thought maybe we could talk about something else instead of our fucking prostrate damn problems. But anyway, how the fuck you been, man?
Oh, I'm pretty cool. I think.
Have you heard? Have you gotten in touch with Big John or tried to find it? Because I haven't. I don't know where they're at. They haven't called me back. I'm trying to call them.
It's impossible to get in touch with.
Yeah, I know. So you haven't had any luck getting in touch with them either.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah. Well.
The one thing is, I told my sister when I go to visit my niece, if I like what it's like in Ireland, I just may move over there.
Well, I mean, your family, you got family in Ireland then. That's how you're going over there? How is that happening? How are you making that work?
Because my niece is moving over there. I'm going to go over there and visit her. And if I like it, and if it meets all my requirements, I'm tempted to move over there because.
Right. Well, I mean, so how is it you're moving over there? Who's making that possible for you? Your sister or what?
Oh, I'll just make the decision on my own. But I wouldn't mind.
Oh,
I would not mind living in Ireland because I believe it'd be a lot better than. I don't have nothing against the United States.
Right.
I just feel like it'd be better over there.
Well, okay. Now I've never flown out of America. How do you get a passport? How does that work? How do you do that?
Just got to get a passport and then find a way to get over there either by boat or airplane.
Yeah, but how does somebody get a passport?
Oh, I think you have to go. I don't know. They say you have to go to either a driver's license division or immigration office and get your picture taken. You just froze.
Well, now how did I freeze?
Yeah, you kind of froze.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
So my back. Okay, so I was just asking you, Roy, how did you get a passport?
Oh, I don't have a passport yet, but my niece says she'll have to get a passport when she gets to move over there. But right now they're waiting for this virus. They're waiting for this coronavirus thing to subside so they can move over there.
Oh well, that's never going to happen. But I mean, you're going to have to get a passport before that. So when are you going to get a passport?
As soon as I find out what my niece is going to do.
Oh, okay. So she's going to have to tell you how to get a passport then.
I don't think it's that hard. It would be nice. It would be nice living in Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
If I move over there, it sounds silly, but I may even open me a pub. Open up a pub where people could come in, have a good time, relax.
Well, if you went over to Ireland and opened a pub, I would try to get a passport to come visit you. Actually, that would be a fucking blast to visit Roy Williams' pub in Glasgow, Ireland. It's Roy Williams' pub. We've got anime girls with dicks here. It's on the walls, plastered, and we got Second Life over there. The VR headsets, you can go. We're gonna drink a lot of ale before you can really appreciate it.
So you know what?
But yeah,
Do you know what a pub is?
yeah, it's a place where you drink alcohol. Yeah, I understand what a pub is. I drink. You're asking somebody who's an alcoholic. I understand what a pub is.
And they also go there to socialize and just shoot the bull.
Yeah.
Everybody else does.
Yeah, it's the same goddamn thing as a bar. We just call them bars over here, and they call them pubs over there. As far as I'm concerned, same goddamn thing.
And they call
That's all it is.
an apartment is called a flat.
Yeah, a flat is an apartment, and oh shit, instead of going to the toilet, you go to the loo. I mean, come on, man. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in that state where I seen some people when you go to the bathroom, they do it right outdoors in public in this thing. It'd be a little embarrassing. They don't do it.
Well,
They don't do it in Ireland, but other countries overseas do that, where you just walk up to the thing, pull your wiener out, and just do your thing. And
yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, different countries do it different. I mean, so. But yeah, so you're probably gonna get a chance to visit Ireland.
they'll go there and visit her over there in Ireland. If I like it, I would love to move over there.
Well, make sure you bring your cameras and take some pictures of the lock if you get close to that. I mean, I know that the lock, the Inverness Lock, is a big lake. It's in the middle of Ireland. You may not be close to it, though, because Ireland's a big country, right? But if you get a chance to go to the lock, I'd love to see some photographs.
And I think Ireland and Scotland are almost next door to each other.
Yeah, they're in the same. And they're both close to England. That's why Ireland, Scotland, and England. That's a chain of islands. England's an island. I mean, it's a big one, but it's closer to the mainland of Europe. So there's, it's like Taiwan and Japan. That's the way I look at it. Europe is China, and England is Japan, and Scotland and Ireland are like Taiwan. So, yeah, I mean, there's that.
I think nowadays the Irish and the Scottish get along real good and all of that.
Well, yeah, of course they've gone through all this bloody fucking battles to get there. But anyway,
I would probably even grow me a beer. I don't know if I'd grow a beard or not. I'd grow me a sort of a light beard or magician's beard, something like that. And
well, you can always color it, whatever color it comes out, and at your age, it's going to come out white. You know that, right?
And it wouldn't take me long to pick up their accent, because I'm part Irish, I'm part Irish and part Indian and part Scotch.
Well, you're exactly like I am. That's called Appalachian mutt.
Well, I call
Scotch, Irish, Indian.
I call myself an Irish Indian.
That's called white. That's called white boy, brown-eyed Appalachian mutt. We're all the same. Yeah, I understand. We're the same. We're the same. Yeah. Scotch, Irish, Indian, Appalachian mutt.
Yeah, when I get over there, I don't know if you'd hardly recognize me. I'd walk up to you and say, "Good day, Mike. How you doing? I'm having a splashing good time today, and I hope you're having the same thing."
I don't believe you could ever fool me, whatever costume you were put on, Roy. I'd fucking recognize you just like that. Fuck, man. Anyway.
I would not talk English at all. I would talk like I lived there all my life.
Well, you would speak English with an Irish accent. That's English. I mean, unless you go around speaking Celt like Goer and Bros. You're not. That's Irish, okay? So you're still speaking English, but just with an Irish accent. So yeah. Your idioma would still be primero, English.
And I wouldn't want to move to Polish because then I'd have to listen to a bunch of Polish jokes.
They probably don't tell many Polish jokes in Poland. I would imagine they wouldn't.
Especially about the guys that drowned in the back of a pickup truck because they couldn't get the tailgate open in time. They all drowned in the lake.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jesus, man. Yeah. Oh man. That's painful. That's just yeah. They couldn't get the tailgate of the open backup pickup truck open, so they all drowned. Oh my God. That's just, oh shit.
Now, like it takes 4 of them to put a light bulb. And wait a minute, it takes 5 to put a light bulb in, 4 to turn the ladder, and 1 to hold the bulb.
Well, how many Polacks does it take to make a good interstream video? YouNow, more than you see right here in front of you. Way more. But yeah, man, like I said, just calling and talking to you. Like I said, I'm trying to get in touch with John. I guess I'm putting my public airs on here, but this is just I don't know, man.
Y'all a little hard to get a hold of. I think they're looking real carefully to make sure they find the right place.
Well, there's no telling what. I haven't heard anything from them, so I don't know what happened to them, and you don't know what happened to them. So neither one of us know what happened to them. So Yeah. But anyway,
I even like the time that one one person had a chance to buy the fire station up in New York where they filmed the movie Ghostbusters at.
Oh yeah?
And even John Lennon moved into it also too at one time.
Yeah. I'm just hoping other people will show up in the chat because I think we need something to riff off of. We don't need to be talking about our personal shit or whatever's going on. I want to hear what other people have to say about what's going on in the world. What does they think? And I'm hoping other people will come into the chat. So I just put, Bobby Dogstone, I'm off. Raise your hand. Come on to the chat. We haven't got any trolls or harassers. I mean, anybody who just wants to show up and tell us to fuck off. Just for that, I'm just, so.
Oh.
But there might be a lot of people here. I haven't looked at how many people are actually, well, it says I'm 9th. Okay. And just chatting. So maybe I'm moving on up. Maybe there are other people come here and if they say something, I'll chat back to them. I want to get ready with my chat box here. You can see my chat box here. Let me see if let's see. Let me see. Can you read this? Can you see this?
There's a text box come up. Don't see one.
No. I mean, look. Can you see this? I just wrote in my chat. You can type something in the chat.
Oh, I see a thing says, I'm the guy in the southeastern part of America. I like talking about most anything. I find conspiracy theories interesting, even though they may not be real.
No, that you're looking at that's me. Yeah, no, you're looking at, okay, I see you clicked on my, but yeah, you can type something in the chat. I mean, we're chatting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, type something where it's got your little avatar there and just say, hey, what the fuck's up, man? Let me just, let's see, how, yeah, doing.
Texting, nothing, no other text is coming up.
Okay, let's see, I just wrote, how you doing, Fly? Do you see it?
Oh, on the right side, okay.
Yeah, the right side.
Oh,
God damn, man.
I tell him I would have been here sooner, but my arms got tired from flapping. I'm trying to get here.
What's up? How you doing, Olfrygl3? Let's see. Let me, what's up? Olfrygl3. Right.
Would you believe there was a time I could not say aluminum. I used to could not. I used to have trouble trying to say aluminum. I never could pronounce it. It was kind of frustrating.
Aluminium?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean aluminium?
That's
the way they pronounce it in the UK is aluminium.
Trying to say aluminum.
Oh, Okay, well,
My tongue kept getting tied up.
I'll drag and drop her. See?
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
Moinsen. Moinsen.
That's the Morgans.
Yeah, hello.
Morgan Z.
Hello from Germany.
Das ist, ja.
I'm missing the music.
Cool. I listen. I like. Have you heard of Kevin MacLeod? He has got every YouTube video out there uses Kevin MacLeod because he's just somebody who composes music that's copyright free. It's great.
Okay, so what do we do about music here? So just
Well-
thank you for the invitation here.
Oh, sure. You raised your hand. I should have asked you, did you want to be dragged and dropped as a guest, but I did it automatically, and you accepted. But see, okay, well, this is my friend Roy. We're in the USA, and I just dragged and dropped somebody else.
Right.
So we've got three people chatting.
That's
right
what
now.
I'm here to
Yeah.
chat with people. Yeah, to chat with people around the world.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and to have a party.
Yes, yeah, because I used to go to Omegle, but if you use a VPN, Omegle won't let you do that for some reason. And somebody explained it to me. They said, "Well, they probably don't do that because." Well, I said, "I don't understand that," but since I can't use a VPN, I don't use that on Omegle.
Sorry, I don't understand this.
Oh well, I'm just Omegle chat. OMEGELE. It's just a kind of a college chat program that does the same kind of thing. Do you use OBS or are you on YouNow? Just exclusively.
oh yes, you use YouNow, I guess. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get on. I reckon. That's just my guess.
Well, I mean, a lot of people use StreamYard, so. But YouNow, you can incorporate it into the site, so I don't have to figure out how OBS works and so forth, which seems to be a popular streaming.
I like to find a chat
Mom-
program,
effect.
you know.
You get some special effects, but not always. Kind of.
Well, now Roy has a. Hey, can you put the Snapchat? Because you did the llama face that one time. That was pretty
I
interesting.
had to exit and then come back.
Okay. Well, if you come back to the chat, I'll drag and drop you. So how are you doing? So how are you doing? Olfrygl3. How do I pronounce your name? Olfrygl3.
Olfrygl3. It's an old Viking. So it's the fear of the. It's a name of. It's a word. Who pronounce the fear of the losing of beer. No. Yes.
Oh, I understand Olfrygl3. Yes. I don't want to lose my beer. I want to make.
If you are frightened that the beer will go out, that's the word in Scandinavian. In Scandinavian, it's like Olfrygl3. It's beer, and Frygt is frightened.
Yeah.
It's a frightened that the beer will go out.
Okay. Now, when I was younger, I used to be able to hold my beer better than I can now. So after I drank a lot of beer, I was far from puking.
Yeah.
Far from puking. Instead of far from nuking. But, when somebody trips and they fall and they bust their head and you enjoy it and laugh at that, that's Schadenfreude, correct? Because you love Freude would be joy, and Schaden is like tragedy. So Schadenfreude would be joy of experiencing somebody else's pain. You know, if I got, because actually I did kind of study German for a little while, for about 6 months. You know, yeah. At the end of this book I was reading, it was a story about a chicken, and I forgot what is a chicken in German?
Huhn. You mean a chicken, yeah?
Huhn. Oh, Huhn. Huhn would be a dog, right?
Hund.
Like Schweinhund would.
Hund, yes. You mean a chicken?
A Hund.
A chicken is this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This means in German. Huhn.
Yeah. Huhn. Now, how do you spell that?
H-N.
H.
Huhn, yes.
Oh, whom? Because it's like I get it confused with like dog is H-U-N-D, Hund. Yeah. Genau. Okay.
Cat, Katze.
What is cat in German?
Mm-hmm.
Katze. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. It's es ist Katze. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. What else German do I know? I know that I'm gehe ins, like I'm going to gehe ins to the. So if I'm going to the, I say gehe ins, which is ins ins to the. Like Kino. If I'm going to the movies, I'm gehe ins Kino.
Ja. Okay.
Ja. Okay. Ja.
Also du verstehst so ein bisschen Deutsch?
Ja. Ich
spreche auch sehr klein Englisch. So.
English is mi primer idioma, and I'm mixing that up with Spanish.
So
sorry.
I don't know. I'm just clinking in this chat. I don't know where you're situated. So you know,
in the United States of America.
So okay.
Yeah, I'm in the southeastern part of the United States of America. And my friend Roy, he's in South Carolina. I'm in Alabama. Roy's back.
Going to the movies,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roy, turn your microphone, turn your speaker off.
Which is INS teens to the.
Roy, turn your speaker off.
Going to the movies,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Going to the, I say
let
me maybe I can
use INS teens to the.
I can.
What is it?
Like Kino. If I'm going to the movies, I'm Kino.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Going to the, I say which is INS teens. Let me try to mute. Can I mute him? I don't know.
Could you mute him?
Okay. Yeah. He's I'm trying to. I don't know how to do that.
INS teens to the.
What? Okay. But great. Yeah. Okay. This is Roy.
Okay. Yeah, my friend Roy. He's Hold on. I'm trying to get myself back. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how this all works. You know. And I've been doing this for about a month now. So how long have you been doing this?
More than a month, but just challenging to get to get people to get the possibility to talk to people all over the world, and this is
right.
Great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's why I started doing it.
For me, it's a kind of keyhole to look into other cultures, even in yes.
Right.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and fan you.
This is not my thing here to go about fan or something like this. So I just want to meet other people. I just want to meet
Right.
other cultures. And I think if I see this where you are located there, in the background, and even your friend there who's trying to to connect or something like that. This is a very, very interesting kind of software to. Yeah,
we're having a party. That's what it is. We're having a party. You know, I was talking with a guy. All he does is he looks up old weird movies and he compiles them and he complains about how they copyright strike him. And I'm like, well, you're doing copyrighted movies. He gets away with it a lot, you know. But I had a long conversation with him, and we were kind of going into some of the things that happened in his childhood and so forth, and some of the things he was, talking about, I understood too, So, I mean, we're all kind of the same. I mean, different cultures, but I go to work, I get up, I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you do,
but
and everybody else,
But I think, that's the thing to point it out. So, normally,
it's a wonderful tool that people have here, and they're probably not utilizing it, like you say, in a way to just try to meet people and have conversations until just like I'm sitting up chatting. I'm probably going to be up here for another hour, but I'm only doing it because I'm off tomorrow. But I work at a grocery store, and I have to get up at like usually 3 or 4 in the morning just to get to work. And right now it's probably about 7. It's a little after 7 for me, and you're in Germany, so I would imagine probably in the daytime.
Sorry, connection was not right there. So in Germany right now, here in my place, it's 2 p.m.
Right. Okay, 2 p.m. See, right now it's like 7
right.
p.m.
Yeah, okay.
It's So I'm like either 5 hours ahead or 12 hours behind, whichever the way the world turns.
But
east to west.
I think it's quite interesting that a guy like you. Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to. You choose this kind of conversation. This kind of
But because it's relaxation to me. I mean, when I go to work, all anybody wants to talk about is how much they're going to order for the grocery store tomorrow, the fish or whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff, man. I've always thought about philosophy and everything else and what's going on in the world, and not even so much politics, but just, where do we go when we die and all these things and so forth. So yeah, this is part of why I'm doing this. It's like I'm trying to get a buffet of different ideas, what different people are doing, They told me I had attention deficit disorder when I was a kid, but that's just because the teachers couldn't handle a creative, imaginative child. So, yeah, the public education system, I have I hate, you should homeschool your children. I mean, Jesus Christ, how many courses of English and reading books and adding and subtracting and multiplying, dividing? Once you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
Why should kids go through school and like, oh, here's a table of, these numbers you have to multiply and divide in 100 of them. We want to see if you can do it. You get the first 10, you get them right, you got it. But you got to go through and just do this laborious process, and they take all the fun out of learning. I think that's what public education facilities are designed to do. Because I know lots of people that's like, oh, I had to read lots of books when I went to school. I ain't never going to pick up another book when I leave. Man, I have read so many books. I eat them up. I love to read.
Okay,
You know?
so I have so many missing words to tell you what I have understood. So, but yes, I want to tell you. But do you think intelligence is so? What the normal people
Well,
how would you define what intelligence is? Is it this what the school is teaching? No.
well,
I think this what the school is teaching is only the thing how the people define what the school means what intelligence is, what IQ is. So there are so many people I know. Yes, they have not the degree. Here in Germany, you have three.
you have to like choose to go to a trade school or university in Germany.
I know
right?
so many people who go
gotcha.
to go. They go to the university, but they have no clue about. They only know the things they have learned, but they don't have. It's so hard to tell it in your language. Yeah.
I mean,
so
no, I understand. Well, it's like here we're told it's like, okay, if you want to do something with your life, you've got to go to college. I don't agree with that. I mean, people there are okay. IQ, your intelligence quotient. I think everybody has a certain amount of ability. Now, the IQ test that they give, they try to make it as like just spatial. It's not about words or memorization or anything like that. They're just looking at spatial. Can you figure out what the next image is going to be? So there is a certain amount of ability that everybody's born with, and you can't really raise it or lower it. And some people are above 100, and some people are below 100. So, yeah. So, and that's just the potential. Now, if you're below 100 and you want to learn and you have drive, you can reach that level. Now, if your IQ is above 100, but you're just a lazy fucker,
but who
want
defines these levels? Yeah. So, if you tell a fish you tell a fish to climb a tree,
you're right.
Yeah, this fish won't be able to climb this tree, but this fish will be able to dive into the seas, like so. So this is
right. Well, I mean, if you had an IQ test for fish, let me just give this as an example. You wouldn't talk about climbing trees, but you would see if the fish knew whether to swim right or left, in the river, in its own environment. And I think that's what IQ tests are involved with. It's just like you're given graphical images, you're given really simple, okay, this is the number 1, the number 2, what comes next? 3? Does 4 come next? Does 5 come next? So, I mean, that would be a simple IQ test. You'd have to start at some symbolic level, but a lot of it is graphical, and it's just like figuring out, and they try to subtract as much of the culture out of an IQ test. I mean, and developing a perfect IQ test is not possible. But if a human being were to take, say, each human being, you wanted to find out what their IQ was, you would make that human being take multiple IQ tests and take the average of them, right? And if the IQ test were try to be as unbiased as possible as far as like culture and language and so forth, then some human beings are going to score higher. Some human beings are going to score lower. The ones that score higher have a natural, they were born with this ability in their brain, and some human beings just aren't that fucking smart to start with. and this is just a fact. And some people are just, man, they've always been smart, you know. So IQ is a thing. I mean, you can raise your IQ, I think, if you're driven to do that. But if somebody's not driven to do it, they may be able.
What do you define if what's IQ? Yeah, intelligence.
Intelligence
But
quotient. I mean, that's of course the definition.
The IQ is only so. How do you measure IQ? So it's not only the thing you learn into school.
Here's an example.
And it's not only to repeat the things you've learned.
Right.
That's not intelligence. So in my opinion, yeah, okay.
Well, okay. Well, let me give this an example of like, okay, some people are born like big and bulky, right? Some people are born small and wiry. You know that the small and wiry person is probably never going to be able to physically develop football skills, right? But the guy that is born big and bulky, he's naturally going to be strong. There's this one guy, he can pick up pallets with one hand because he was born that way. He's just a big guy. This guy's 6'3". So he has a physical, he was born this way with the physical quotient. I'll call it PQ, right? Okay. Some people are born with bigger brains that have a potential to learn, and some people's brains are not as big. So not everybody has the exact ability to, like, if I don't care how much I wanted to learn calculus and be a mathematician, I can't.
This is the thing.
I can't do it. I've tried. I cannot do it.
I meant about try to tell a fish to climb a tree. So this, yeah,
right. The fish doesn't have the physical or the IQ to be able to ever do that.
The fish isn't dumb.
And I think there are some people. No, he isn't dumb.
Yes,
but he can do fish
but
things.
if you want to
ask him to climb a tree,
fish to climb a tree. Yes, if the education
right.
blah 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 wants the fish to climb a tree, the fish will so but the fish isn't dumb.
Well,
the fish has other abilities. So and
no. But this reminds me of an old saying, though. But if you can lead a horse to water that have fish in it that you're trying to teach to climb a tree, that's not going to make the horse want to swim like a fish.
So no,
or something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
But, this is the thing. This is the thing. Everybody has his abilities. Everybody has his talents. Yes. But so
right,
and
everybody does. They do, yes. But some people, I mean, and it depends on where their talents lie. I mean, some people may not have the IQ to be a mathematician, but they may be creative. You know, but you know, there are some people that have lots of talents in a lot of areas, and there are some people that don't have much of any talents in any areas. I mean, there are people who are retarded, right? Or born retarded. That's a thing. I mean, I don't care how much education you try to give somebody who's actually born with Down syndrome. They're not going to be able to learn how to be a mathematician. You know, they're just not going to be able to do it. But even normal people, if you're a normal person, there's a varying degree. Some people are smarter naturally, some people are dumber naturally. Now, I like to think I'm average, but there's no way I could become an engineer or a mathematician. People that know that stuff and can talk about numbers, their ability to do that is higher than mine. Now, I may have more creativity, you know, and maybe that's offset by that. And maybe everybody's got okay, if you got numbers or you can do mathematics easier, maybe your creativity is more, or if or vice versa. But there are some people that have the mathematic ability and the creative ability, and there are some people that don't have any of it. So I mean that's where it comes to people that that are just dumb as a sack of bricks, and I'm sure you probably met people that are just like that. They don't realize it. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect comes in there. People who have a lower IQ tend to think of themselves as to have a higher IQ ability. People who have higher IQ tend to say, "Oh, I'm not that smart," and that curve makes an X. I don't know if you've looked at that, but just check out the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's dumb people think they're smarter than they really are, and some of the most smartest people don't give themselves enough credit for the genius that they have. So there's that.
Pooh. Yep.
It's kind of deep, This is what I come on here for. It's actually I'm streaming live on Bobby Dogstone's YouTube channel, but I don't know how to set that up. It's like I usually show those videos later, But I'll include this one, my talk with you, because this has been a really cool talk, I've got you fanned out. Oh, we got Flockrock. He wants to come back. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll drag and drop him. Let's see. Okay, now he's about. Oh, there he is. He's got a baboon face on. He started it over. What's up? So we're talking with a Sasquatch in South Carolina, and I used to know him. Okay, he's fading out again. The Sasquatch camera is not working.
Oh.
Did you get your camera working, Sasquatch?
Yeah, it's a Snapchat gorilla.
I know you were bitching about your wife the other day.
As a talking gorilla.
Yep.
I had your cameras messing up again. He was trying to put the Snapchat filters on, but it was pretty fun, one of these sessions we had. So what do you, I work at a grocery store. What do you do during the day? Or if you don't mind,
What, do you mean me? Oh, okay. Again, please.
Yeah, So I was just asking, what is it you do when you're not doing this?
Yeah. I'm just here. If I'm yeah. So it's 2:30 p.m. But I'm looking for chatting. Yes. So I'm looking for other people.
Yeah.
And so when I'm not drunk, and when I'm not doing this, I am a so-called how do you call it?
One thing you might want to get into is fly your drone up. All that. That's a lot of fun. I like to fly drones. I like to fly something.
Oh, he flies drones. He's actually gotten pretty good at it, Hey, if you would actually change your YouTube channel, because for some reason YouTube kicked him off, you could put your drone flights up there, but you got to change your whole persona. I used to be Abram Davis, but because I got kind of political with geo-chemtrails and all this stuff, they kicked me off, so I had to start another channel, which is Bobby Dogstone.
Another email thing. Back on again.
I don't understand him. Yeah.
He's cutting out really bad.
But
his spread.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I'm not defining myself about my profession. So
Oh no, it doesn't define you. I work at a grocery store. That doesn't mean that I've always been a grocer. You know, right now I'm stocking, putting stuff on the grocery store shelves. That's just
yeah.
what I do for a living.
So
at this point,
the point is,
I've done lots of
I
things. You know.
love the way I'm living, and I love.
Mhm.
Therefore, I'm doing. I have to do very much things. Just to, yeah, I am a IT specialist in a. I'm a IT specialist in a
Oh, okay.
a automotive
IT. Okay, cool.
in a very great automotive company. Yes, so
Nice.
I have a
You got a pretty good job. Then. You got a good job.
I earn very good money, but yeah, that is
Right.
is not the thing
Nothing wrong. Yeah.
what I am defining myself. Yeah, so yeah.
No, of course not. But the fact that you are an IT specialist tells me that you probably have a really high
No,
IQ, maybe slightly higher than mine, because
no.
you have to know programming languages.
This is the thing I want to tell you, and I don't know if I am very high IQ. I have special things I know. Yes, but
I would say that your IQ is higher than you think it is, because you have a very high IQ. So you're putting yourself down.
Of IQ. So
People people with high IQs often berate themselves and say, "Oh, my IQ's not that high." So that tells me that you have a high IQ. Now, anybody who comes up here and says, "I'm smart as a fucking tack," I can tell their IQ's low. You know, and that's just the way it works. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect. So you're a high IQ person. I can tell. I would say that. But I mean, what is IQ? I mean, intelligent quotient.
So
I mean, psychologists have been trying to figure out how to make
think
tests.
about this. So if I have a time machine, and if I would go 200 or 300 years, so about 1739.
Right.
Or no, 1456. So with so
medieval period.
With my high IQ, so what can I
know any of the skills? I understand what you're saying.
Because I'm so educated and because I'm so well, what can I tell these people? What can I educate? Nothing. Yeah, I think.
Well, no, but that's not the
point.
point. It's not that. Well, maybe it is. Maybe you would be able to. I mean, and give them some insight into some mathematical problems if you wanted to go that route and talk to the philosophers. But then you would be talking to the really intelligent people, and maybe give them some. Hey, well, you know, there's a such thing called fractals. There's a such thing called complex numbers. I don't know how they work, but this is, you know, there's imaginary numbers, and maybe, but you would be able to have to talk to somebody who was the genius at the time, right? Because you would have this information, but you would be able to pick up the skills you can learn quick. You'd be able to, if somebody wanted a rope maker and somebody who knew to use the weave and so forth, you'd be able to pick that up quick because you're smart. But a dumb person who went back in time wouldn't be able to do that. So I would, you know, you have a high IQ, perhaps higher than mine. You know, I don't, how do you define intelligence? I don't know. It's psychologists have been trying to do it, you know, and to make a level field test just to see what's the ability. Because some people are born with bigger brains,
But
some people are born with smaller brains.
okay,
just like their muscles and their skeletons.
So this is
right. That's it. That's what I mean by IQ. It's like, what is your potential? No, I know. I understand what you're doing right now is not your potential. But what is your potential to do anything if you were to give it a try? And I would say that you would have a high potential if you wanted. I mean, I work at a grocery store. I have much more potential than that. But it's just what I'm doing right now. I don't define myself as a grocery store worker. I used to deliver pizza. I was a pizza driver. I work at a grocery store, but that doesn't make me, oh, I'm a pizza driver. It's like I have a friend of mine who said we worked at a place for the state, and all we did was clean and vacuum the offices of these officers after dark, you know. And he said, oh, man, I'm just a janitor. I said, yeah, man, but you got a great job. All we do is we do 4 hours of work, and we get paid for 6 hours. And all we're doing is we're vacuuming their carpets. We're just doing what we need to do to make our money. So that doesn't define me. It's what I'm doing right now. Right now, I do janitorial things. Right now, I work at a grocery store, stocking food on the shelves for the fat pigs who come in with food stamps and fill their groceries full of meat. And because of the whole coronavirus thing, and there's 90 ships in the harbor that can't even get in, you know, from China or wherever, or from Europe. So, you know, the trucks we're getting in right now have been like half the size. You know, we're not filling the shelves of our local grocery store. And we could, and they would sell, and it would buy. And I think about this just on an economic level.
So
and I'm glad I work
you're working in a grocery store.
I'm really glad I work.
Oh, okay. And
yes, I stock because it is job security. Because people got to eat. People got to eat, and our government is giving. It comes out of the taxpayers' money. Yes, I understand that, but there's a lot of people who come in that are just fat pigs, and they come in and they buy meat and they spend that food stamp.
The only thing
that means I get a paycheck
in a grocery store is to put something into the in the shelves. Yeah, okay. So,
on the shelf so they can buy it.
Yeah.
That's my job, and I take it in any job I do. I take seriously. I make sure that there is enough fucking flour. I make sure there's enough fucking sugar, and if I got back stock, I make sure that these pigs can come buy it.
Yeah. So
they keep me hired. Yeah, it's a job, but it's not what I do. I'm not a stalker.
This is what I'm talking about.
I'm a human being.
Yes. So it's not the
You mean I could be doing something more with my life or whatever, but I can't pay my bills. This is what I do to pay my bills.
It doesn't mean.
But this is what I'm doing. I'm talking to you.
It doesn't mean that when you are working in a grocery store, yes, that you are less intelligent to me, yes. So
right,
but
right,
exactly. This is what is the definition? What is the definition about intelligence? I don't think that the definition of intelligence is what you learn in school, and no,
it isn't.
The definition of intelligence is how to get in life and how to. There are so many people I know.
You know what?
There are so many people. There are so many people.
You know what?
Who,
let me just.
I think are more intelligent like me, but they don't have the No. They don't have the
Drive.
school things, but because
They
they
haven't trained
they
properly.
don't work
Right.
so successful in the school. Yes, but the,
Right. I wasn't
just
very
just
successful.
think, why is this measurement this thing what the school tells you, and why is it so important to for your future to yes, but
Right.
yes.
Well, no,
Sprichst du
I
Deutsch?
had a train of
Bisschen?
thought here.
Bisschen
I know what
Deutsch?
you're saying.
Aber ein bisschen, ja, ist
Mich
gut.
sprechen Deutsch sehr
Ja,
klein.
ja,
Nein.
aber du
Ja, aber
du
English,
weißt, was ich
yes.
verstehe. Also, ja.
Spreche
Ja.
English. Por favor.
Por
See, I mix
ja.
Spanish and
Por
German together.
favor ist gut.
Anyway,
Por
I don't
favor
know.
ist nicht
Por
Deutsch.
favor.
Jawohl.
Jawohl, por favor.
Naja. Nein, ist ja auch egal. Aber ne, das Ding.
Look, everybody has to do what they've got to do to survive. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what you're doing. I mean, and if you got an IT job, you're making good money, that's good. You're actually was able to get a job doing something that you're capable of doing. And you know, that's information technology is not an easy job. Is it hardware or software level that you're doing, or just I mean, just the basic systems, just like stereo systems, just like you got an amplifier over here, you don't know how the amplifier works, but you know you need an amplifier. So you're at the component level of information technology. You need a VPN over here. You need encryption that comes in. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, this has been an interesting
I
conversation.
don't know what to tell, but maybe.
No, I mean, you're a smart person, man, and we're just having a conversation, and this has been interesting, and that's why I guess I'm doing this the same reason you are.
But thank you for this. Thank you for this keyhole again. Yeah.
Oh.
So where are you located?
Sure. Bobby Dogstone on YouTube, but like your keyhole. Now, do you do this? Do you ever do live chats on YouNow? You should. I'll look for you. I don't come here often, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this one, man. But man, it's been great talking to you, and I've loved talking to you. We had a great discussion. I'm gonna put this up as Bobby Dogstone talks to Olfrygl3. Yeah, again.
Olfrygl3. Ja.
Olfrygl. Du bist Abatz, jawohl.
Ach, peinlich.
Ja, was? Luftwaffe. Luftwaffe?
Nee, hör mal auf.
All right, man.
Nein,
Yeah. I'll see. Hey, man, I'm gonna check your channel out here on YouTube. Have you got a YouTube channel?
I'm just here to talk.
Like
I'm not. I don't have a YouTube channel, and I don't have a whatever. I just want to talk to people. So.
Okay. Yeah. I want to go ahead and end this session, but hey, man, it's been good talking to you. And I hope we come across paths again, man. You have a good one. Jawohl.